Hey fam, I want you to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Roland S. Martin. And don't forget to turn on your notifications.
So there's this intersection in D.C. at 7th Street and Florida Avenue. It's ground zero in the battle over gentrification of black neighborhoods in big cities. And D.C. is the most gentrified city in the country. The Metro PCS store, that location has been playing go-go music on loudspeakers outside the store for 24 years. I've danced out there a few times myself. Go-go is a DC music specialty characterized by live performance and a strong, unique rhythm, really a beat. When T-Mobile bought out Metro PCS, the new owners told the store owner, Donald Campbell, to stop playing the music. According to Campbell, T-Mobile told him that a neighbor threatened to sue. Bring it. The company over noise from the outdoor speakers. So he stopped. Everybody else is mad because we missed the music. Other neighbors, other African-American people were like, There was a protest last night to support Donald Campbell and Go-Go. And my guest, Ronald Moten, peaceaholics and all kind of stuff, a DC activist, is here to talk to us about gentrification, about how we feel when our mostly black neighborhood gets a Whole Foods market, a whole lot of young white folks with dogs. I'd throw that in there. I mean, if you follow me on Facebook, I occasionally talk about the Brads and the Beckys, the dog-loving colonizers who have more money than heart. More money than heart. But Ron Moten, you organized this protest. Tell us about it.
Yes, I've been dealing with this for over 20 years. Our culture has been attacked for more than 20 years in Washington, D.C., and now people have a lot of heart, and things they couldn't say before they're saying now. He was attacked over the last 5 years as they built all these big luxury condos and apartments around his building, as though people didn't come there and hear the noise before what they call noise. We don't call it noise. We call it music. It came from Africa. You know the beat that came from Africa? So we don't call it noise. We call it music, right? So they start complaining, and it's almost like what I tell them. I say, okay, in order for you to move in Washington, D.C. now, you have a lot of money. So that means you have a lot of money to move back where you came from. Okay. So if they don't like the music, why did you get upset with something that you knew was there? So they're culture killers. You look at that apartment
that you live in, you heard the music then. So
and that's what you do when you move in a neighborhood. You go and see if you like is the crime bad? Do they have enough amenities and things like that? So if you heard the noise, why did you move? So it's the entitlement and privilege, some people think, that they can come and crush people. And they're doing this all over America. They've done it in Harlem. They've done it in Chicago. They're doing it in D.C. And we're saying we got to take a stand. And it's not just about this location. They've done it at another location called the VIP room. That's been in D.C. for 50 years.
Miss Addie's place, the Island.
They tried to shut them down.
Wait a minute. They said that there was too much noise on U Street. If you walk down U Street, there's nothing but noise. And this was a Jamaican Caribbean restaurant that had the best wings. Right. And she was an older lady. She
couldn't fight.
She just finally said,
I'm on U Street, the Islander. Yeah, the Islander. They did the same thing.
I'm in my 70s. I'm out of here.
They did it to the Masjid Muhammad, the mosque. They said the praying was too loud. They've been doing it for 30 years. I mean, like, these people have some nerve. Like, you come to our city, we were here paying taxes, we were here doing all these things when nobody wanted to be here, and then you come here to a vibrant city and tell us to get out?
But brother, there was a whole country here full of vibrant people.
Right.
They first came here talking about manifest destiny.
Right.
So they're just being consistent. You got to give them credit for being consistent. We need to be consistently resistant and be just as consistently resistant as they are. Gentrification is annihilation and conquering.
Right.
That's what it
is.
And
it's white supremacy.
And we can't. And I'm not saying what you're doing and not doing because I don't really know. I'm just meeting you for the first time. But we need to organize with bodies against this whole thing because this is a conquering of us.
Well, I tell you what I'm happy about. Over 45,000 people to this moment have signed a petition in one day. Black and white people.
Is it online?
Yes.
Tell us where it is. Okay.
Don't mute DC music. And the thing about this is black and white people have come and told this one white guy and the few bad people who told me that we are disrespectful because we are playing go-go music in their community.
In their community?
Wait a minute,
isn't this right by Howard University?
It's their community.
Yeah. In their community.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm going to tell you something. Right across the street, there are two rooftop party places where if you walk past there at 1 o'clock, you hear all this noise, but they don't have a problem with that. And the problem is when they see many colored people, they have a problem.
Well, can I just say something just very quickly?
Sure.
Because we've heard this. I remember whether it's U Street or there were people who moved to China, Gallery Place, Chinatown, to complain about the street performers and things who were out there, knowing that they were there. But particularly with this particular, I think it's important to point out that the problem is that there's a loudspeaker that is placed outside the store. And so that's what people are protesting.
For 25 years.
Whether it's 35 or 45 years, the fact is that the loudspeaker is placed outside the store. They were asked to place the loudspeakers inside the store. And so that's where people started to...
And they're not breaking any laws.
Right.
So they didn't break any ordinance laws. So if you're not breaking the law, why put your speaker inside? I mean, we've been doing this in this city since I've been born. I remember people used to go around with their big boom boxes. Don't mess with our culture. Don't mess with our history. If you don't like it, go back to the boring place that you came from. Go back to holy hell.
All right, folks, back to our Roland Martin Unfiltered video in just one moment.
Calling all HBCU alumni, students, and leaders. Enter the Ford Motor Company HBCU Mobility Challenge and win $25,000 for your school. Building on their long-term support of HBCUs, Ford is looking to improve in HBCU communities through innovative solutions. The winning program will receive a grant of up to $25,000 to implement their proposal. The deadline to apply has been extended to April 15, 2019. Go to fgb.life for more information and to apply. Ford goes further in our community.
Now back to your Roland Martin Unfiltered video.